Hello, my name is Shalisha Mathew, and I am the Chief Medical Officer here at IC Clinic. You emailed me a couple of days ago regarding the pressing issue of our surgeon retention rates due to the for-profit competition. Our employees are our greatest assets, and we need to be doing all we can to combat this issue. Today, I will be discussing with you my comprehensive plan in helping tackle this issue over the next 5 years. I've been at IC Clinic for 10 years, so maybe I'm biased, but the truth is we have so much to offer. We do have some really great perks, such as our well-developed research program, our commitment to our goals, which is our community, and constant expansion. And as we say, and 98% of our surgeons report being very satisfied with their environment. So what is the issue here? Let's break it down. Why are these people leaving their jobs in the first place? The main thing is that they are underpaid and overworked. It is as simple as that. Our employees are very dedicated to their mission. We know this because why else would they choose a nonprofit association to work at over any other company? They have the skills. Why would they choose us? But there comes a point where this is just not feasible anymore, and they cannot live on purpose alone. However, the limited resources of nonprofits, as opposed to more lucrative industries with bigger opportunities and better benefits, makes this very tricky for our employees who have to compromise between their passion and what they need to survive. My plan involves 3 steps to helping make this decision easier and just overall improve our retention rates. So that includes diversifying our income, reminding our surgeons why they chose IC Clinic in the first place, and creating opportunities for growth. When looking at our issue, the obvious answer is to increase our pay, increase our workers' pay. As we take care of our nonprofit employees better, we need to address the root of the problem, which is our lack in funds. During his presidency, Barack Obama wanted to decrease nonprofit employee turnover, so he and the Labor Department mandated that nonprofits pay their employees overtime. Despite sounding like a good idea, there was a lot of pushback by nonprofits, and you and I both know, especially you being in this industry for more than 30 years, you know better than anyone else why this just doesn't work, how it's not this simple for nonprofit industries. But although it's not simple, it doesn't mean that it's impossible. With new streams for funds for our organization, we can pay our staff better, hire additional help, and also further ensure the long-term viability of our organization. This is hard as a nonprofit business, but we can do this by diversifying our income. That was my first point here, diversifying our income. An example being cause-related marketing. This is when nonprofits partner with businesses to develop products or benefit from their sales. Then they're given a portion of the donations. Just the other day when I was going Christmas shopping, I was passing by this boutique called Luxury Boutique, and they were advertising that they, on the poster outside the window, that they were working with the A2Women Women's Shelter in selling these homemade Christmas-themed lip balm kits. And half of the sales from these lip balm kits would be going to the A2Women Women's Shelter. And I immediately walked in that store and bought those holiday lip balm kits because that was just really important to me, that I was able to make a difference in just doing something very small like that. And I think that a lot of people, judging by the lineup of the store that day, I definitely saw that a lot of people were attracted to this concept as well. And so I think this is a really great idea that we can adopt at IC Clinic. We need to fight the fear. If these are the people that we need, which we do, we need our employees. Without them, IC Clinic is not what it is. We need to be investing in them. We need to stop looking at our employees as liabilities that cost too much or they may leave and cost too much. And we just need to look at the bigger picture here. However, although donors can be very helpful and they will address a lot of our problems, they can also be restrictive, and ultimately it's just not a reliable source of income in the long run, and we're really looking at the long run here. Since it may be difficult to get them to provide additional funds when we need it, we need to also consider experimenting with other approaches. We need to look at alternate solutions to help take the financial strain off our organization and our employees. We can do this by creating opportunity for growth. The second part of the problem that our employees have been complaining of is that our employees are overworked. They're overworked. The simple solution would be to hire more people, but the financial barriers associated with nonprofit industries really just prevents us from doing that. It's a challenge. Where investing in new talent is not possible, we must believe in what we already have. We must believe in our employees. One way we can do this is hiring from within. Not only would this benefit our employees, but the company as well, as this reduces our overall recruitment costs. There's automatically less of a financial risk, as we know that our employees aren't bad hires. But also, they generally require less training, and a current employee brings a wealth of company experience and knowledge to the job. So, all in all, this is benefiting our employees. This is benefiting our company, both financially, and also it is benefiting our customers because they're getting the best experience they possibly can. And additionally, we can put the money that we save from these recruitment costs, we can put the money towards paying our employees better. And also coming back to the main point, additionally, there's more. We're able to foster employee loyalty, which lowers turnover rates. Our employees are more likely to stay with us if they know that IC Clinic allows them to grow in their careers and professionally develop themselves, which is something that we're all looking for. Secondly, we can do this by engaging work experience that allows our people to focus on why they love their work, their mission. We need to be able to reignite their passion, remind them why they chose IC Clinic in the first place. We already know our employees do not join nonprofits for the money. The pay is typically low. The hours are so long. What motivates them instead is the opportunity to have an impact and make the world a better place. Most nonprofit workers would take advantage of any chance to better society. So looking for win-wins for them personally and for our organization is key here. In a survey engaging the nonprofit workforce, they discovered that the majority, so 90% of employees, chose their employers because they wanted professional growth. So this definitely, so hiring within our company really helps fulfill this aspect of our problem. We also can't fail to neglect the resources we already have. A great asset that we have is our already renowned research program. By investing in diversifying the program and creating more opportunities in our research program and more community projects in which our employees can be involved in, it creates the perfect opportunity for our employees to be able to grow and to engage in their passions. And we can do this by just maximizing our already existing strengths. We already have the resources that we need for this. Putting time and effort aside to investing in our team's growth will both help the morale of our company and save us time on having to replace team members that would otherwise leave for growth elsewhere. And this also translates to us saving money as well. So really it's just a win-win situation altogether. And also, the fact that we are a nonprofit company is not a bad thing. This actually gives us an edge. As I said before, our employees do not join nonprofit for the money. So, by giving them the opportunities to contribute more to the community, which is what they signed up for, we can help them stay in our company. And this is something that no for-profit company offers this. This is an edge that we have. We need to be taking full advantage of this. Many people want to do good in the world, and they try to do this through their roles in nonprofit organizations. But unfortunately, many of them struggle to make ends meet, or they feel like they're being overworked with little reward. Being strategic about stopping nonprofit employee turnover can help improve the health and well-being of our organization and ensures that we are able to fulfill our mission, which is helping our community for as long as we possibly can. Our employees truly are the most important to the success of IC Clinic. So I've developed a quick survey for our surgeons, which I have emailed to you. I really appreciate if you would pass that on to them. I think it would be very beneficial in hearing what our surgeons have to say and incorporating that feedback in our next steps as we continue to expand all across Ontario, which is so exciting, by the way. In the same email, I've also attached some stress coping techniques, which I think are beneficial to share with our employees as well, which they can use as we take the time to formulate our solution. I really appreciate the time you took meeting here with me today, and I hope to meet more next time.